The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Detroit Lions.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Here we go.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Hey, check mega.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Fight 60. Pause red.
First down. Here's Ritter. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families will go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made here at the 36. The Lions at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 43 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Trying the left side with Gibbs.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
But you look at this defense.
They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the first down. No score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Another catch for Valdes-Scantling.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ritter to throw it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Red, yellow. Eagle blue. Set, go.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had no man that time, man. They put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bomb. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Ritter from the gun.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jameson Williams who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Let's go. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
In motion right, Debo. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. On a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Purdy now to throw.
He'll buy some time right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And now off to the races down the right side. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
127 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. They'll run with Gibbs. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Here's Purdy.
Rolling to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Red cycle. Green jacket.
final play before the half. Here's Ritter.
He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Hand off now to Gibbs. Broken tackle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 173 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now they'll run it with Gibbs. Hard running at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
In motion goes the tight end.
Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Lions are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Ritter now on 2nd down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. A try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
On play action, here's Ritter. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks.